Welcome to Vidja Bros. We're gonna do Symphony of the Night today.
He's good at this game, so I'm gonna have him play it.
Yeah, it's me playing today, so we're starting off from the beginning.
I feel like, I mean, at this point, I feel like people should already know this kind of show, but I mean, like, I'm gonna make it very, I'm gonna state what kind of show we are. That is not how you spell the channel's name. I can't believe you already fucked it up.
It's okay, we're just gonna go with it because that's what I typed in and it's not that important. So, we're gonna journey back to 1792, brah!
Okay, but yeah, anyways, like I was saying, yeah, this is a show, we just gotta sit here, we play games, and we babble about nothing, mostly.
Well, he babbles about nothing. I like to babble about important things. Like,
sure, of course.
Like why this video is so laggy.
Oh man, that FMV.
Look at that mist, it's so beautiful.
This was really impressive when it came out.
I know, like I like to try and pretend that I'm still living in that age so that I don't want to cringe, but you know.
We don't live in that age anymore.
It's okay. See, he's the one that does that, and I'm just like, okay, that actually looks pretty good for its time.
I'm the angry one. Let's put it that way.
The duality is very nice. Look at those bats, man. It just makes me want to cry inside.
You know what? Bats get a hard rep.
They really do. I mean, they're not that bad.
No, like also like bats are adorable. I'm already selling myself out as not a man, basically. Like, I have, like, no man points anymore. The first thing that I say in the first episode is, bats are cute!
It's okay. Oh, yeah, I don't know if anybody knew this, which you probably all do, but you can play with the now loading screen. And unlike...
I didn't know that.
Unlike other games that are like, hey, screw you, we're just gonna start you wherever we feel like, this starts you off the final level of the previous game.
It's amazing.
Rondo of Blood.
Wait, this is Dracula X.
Dracula X was the crappy... Super Nintendo port, Rondo of Blood.
Oh yeah, right. I know this shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the.
Do the slide.
What? I don't think you can do the slide.
You can do the slide.
Monster. You don't belong in this
Die,
world.
monster! You don't belong in this world.
By my hand that I'm once
No, be
again
quiet. We need
given
them to hear
flesh.
this.
I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man?
Nothing but a
little
miserable.
pile of
Oh
secrets.
man, I messed it up.
Messed that up so bad. The Castlevania
I
fan
know.
of me just.
It's sad because I actually do know it by heart because me and my brother love to act it out. That reminds me, one of our favorite things to do is take like speeches and shit and change and like add space to the beginning of every noun.
What? So Space Dracula is what I'm gathering here.
Well, no, like okay, die, space monster. You don't belong in this space world.
What? But what if this was like secretly Vampire Hunter D and everything was in the future?
Well, I don't know anything about Vampire Hunter D, so I don't know what you're talking about.
That makes me sad.
You know that I don't know. You sent me a message about it recently.
Yeah, and I expected you to do research. Jeez, man.
I mean, I saw that there was an old video game because that's what you're talking about.
Well, yeah, that's kind of true, which I do still want to play that.
I'm familiar with the fact that it's an anime, though.
Yeah, it was actually a book before it was an anime. Damn. I feel like the Castlevania kind of thing was at one point very, very popular in Japan, which I kind of feel like Japan is the last place that kind of thing would have been very popular.
I don't know. I mean, like a lot of Japanese game developers are complete and total Westaboos. Like, I mean, just look at Kojima.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Kojima is the biggest Westaboo I've ever seen.
Everything he does has to do with military power, which is the most American thing.
Also, all of his games are very blatantly and heavily based off of our action movies.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Like, I mean, like, Snake, like, is a... Well, yeah, there isn't anything wrong with it. I'm just saying, like, it's a thing. But, like, Snake is a character. Like, he has been said to have been based off of like 3 action movie characters.
Wasn't a Pliskin like a very specific one? I don't remember.
Oh yeah, no, that's where like the visual and mannerisms kind of come from.
What was that from? Do you remember?
Escape from New York. Ben said that he watched it a while ago.
I wonder if it was any good.
He said it was ridiculous, so it's probably good.
This one doesn't watch movies, so I wouldn't know.
I don't watch movies either.
I'm not really trying here, but you know the banter is distracting. But there we go. Now all I gotta do is stand in one spot. And
That's the thing. That's the thing that we're gonna have to get used to. The fact that like we have to talk and like we can't fully focus on the game.
I mean, to be 100% fair, if you kill stuff enough times, you don't have to care.
Yeah.
Just get it over with, little girl.
Yeah. I was bad when I tried this forever ago, and I had this happen.
I mean, at one point, this was like in Rondo of Blood. This was like part of the fight. Like this. Happened,
I know.
If I remember right. But I mean, I think at one point I was good enough to beat this without getting hit, but I don't.
It's not really worth it, is it?
It really isn't. It's not like Dark Souls where they're like, hey, let's give you something for your effort. Though there actually is an Easter egg. If you have a certain number of hearts, and there's a couple of other things you have to do, it gives you certain permanent boosts to your stats at the beginning of the game as Alucard.
Huh.
But I think one of them is having 40 hearts and not using any will give you like a boost to your maximum hearts at the beginning of the game.
Oh boy, massive text scroll.
Oh god, look at that story, which is literally the exact same story as all of the other games.
I don't know, the background's kind of nice at least.
Mm-hmm.
That's something.
Ayumi Kojima, brah. Best artist ever. I don't even know if she did the art for this particular part, but she did do all the character designs.
Huh. Yeah, I'm not a big guy on Castlevania. I like it, but I'm not big on it.
Castlevania is like my thing.
Castlevania is one of those games that I know is good, and that's how I describe it.
It's just a generally known thing. There used to be a way too, if I remember, I saw a video of a guy that managed to get out of the map using that speed thing.
You should have been playing this as the axe armor.
Oh god, no.
Have you ever done that before?
I think I tried it once and I got a little ways into it, but I didn't care enough to beat the game with the axe armor. Like, despite really liking this one.
Have you beaten it as Richter before?
I think so, yeah. With Castlevania, like, I really like Symphony of the Night, but it was one of those ones that beating it once took me so long that by the time I finished it, I was just like, screw this, I never want to play this game ever again. And then about a year later, I was like, why not? I'll pick it back up. But I haven't had a chance to actually go back through and beat it again since.
Huh. I see.
Castlevania.
Just Castlevania. We're not going to get into subtext.
Yeah. This is actually the original Castlevania on the NES.
Yeah, we were just messing with you. It's just kidding.
Yeah. You know what? The NES looks a lot nicer than I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I mean, you know, like, the NES doesn't look bad. Like, it's good for its time, but I mean, like, I don't remember it looking like this.
So, I don't know. I haven't tested it to see if this is, like, a thing that happens all the time. But I'm fairly certain that if you level up too much before you get to death, it causes the game to freeze. Because I went to play through this to practice a little bit, and, whenever I did, I got to, like, level 10 before I ever talked to death. And it just kind of got stuck with death sitting there and the creepy music playing and everything.
I don't know, maybe it's a common glitch. Maybe we could look into it or something.
Yeah, I remember doing some research on it, but I couldn't find anybody that had
I don't know, maybe you just got unlucky.
I might have.
Maybe this time just don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have to grind to beat Castlevania anyway, so.
Yeah, and I mean, like, the audience probably doesn't want to watch you do that either. I don't want to watch you do that.
Hey, just because you're a plebe that doesn't level up doesn't mean everybody else isn't.
Nobody levels up as much as you do.
You're right. There's something that I was always confused about in this game, though, is why is there 2 mermen sprites? Like, I mean, variety is cool and all,
They're
but
special mermen. Those are the special boys.
That's not...
And that's boys with a Z, by the way.
Nah, we don't talk like that in these woods.
That's boys with a Z.
Stop it.
Like B-O-Y-Z, boys.
Oh shit, what up?
That boy.
It's probably sad that we're resorting to really overused memes for popularity.
Oh, come on, everybody loves memes. I love memes. Look, he even likes memes.
What is your business?
It's edgelord death.
I've come to put an end to this.
Good voice acting quality.
Befriending mortals. I'll not ask
He
you
sounds
to
like
return to
Skeletor.
our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
You know, it
I
isn't really
will
the
not.
dialogue that's bad about this game.
Yeah, Alucard.
It's just the voice
you will
acting,
meet
like,
again.
whatever that was.
No, that's Skeletor. He's Skeletor.
Edgelord Death is just secret.
When do you get to kill Skeletor in this game?
You still fight, I believe you still fight him in the clock tower.
I mean, I know that you fight him in this game. I've seen the entirety of this game. I just didn't remember where you fought him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you still fight him in the clock tower.
Oh, I like this song.
Yeah, this game actually has a really good soundtrack. Michiru Yamane is amazing. You can change this, and I'm going to change it.
Holy shit.
I know, look at that.
This is next gen, huh?
I know, it really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at it.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
Look at it.
It's beautiful. This is the next generation of video games.
There's actually a couple other options in here we haven't unlocked, but there's a cape that you get you can change the color of, and a couple other really stupid things.
Or at the time.
Alright. Well, that's the end of the first episode, so...
We'll come back and annoy you more! Huh?
Yeah, we'll actually have a weapon this time, and yeah.
We'll kill skeletons.
Hell yeah.